from Elemental Indigo, and this is your weekly oracle card reading. This one is for week commencing 27th of October 2014. I'm using Angel Tarot cards today. I'm also trying to shuffle around where I do the readings, so doing it in the office today because it is a particularly dark and wet day today. So there is like no light where I usually do the card readings, so I thought by coming in here we might get a little bit more light. I've put the light on as well, so hopefully we can see what we're doing a bit better. So I'll just move this out of the way, and I've just been giving these a shuffle off camera again, because there's 78 cards I think, yes, 78, there is quite a big handful, so they're quite difficult to shuffle. So I start shuffling them early. So basically, okay, one of my hairs has got in there. That's not a card. So we're going to look for 3 cards. So we're going to go from Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oops, there we go. Okay, so we will see what is going on this week. So we've got the Queen of Earth, and the Queen of Earth is thoughtful, creative, warm and sensible. And the meaning of this card is make time for those around you, take a sensible approach, deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So yeah, the end of last week and going into this week, there has been, I know on a personal level as well, there has been some pretty challenging stuff coming up at the moment. Now Mercury has just gone direct, is out of retrograde now, so we always say, well, that helps things a little. We've also had like a new moon recently, we've had an eclipse, and there's all sorts of, I've heard that there's been a hell of a lot of solar flares over the last few weeks as well, which are majorly disruptive, which is probably why I sound like I'm half asleep, because I am. Also, I'm burning up. So yeah, it's pretty, at the moment, there's this real air of sort of challenge and things, you know, irritations and things pecking at you, and you might be sort of feeling at the moment like, oh my god, I'm going insane, you know. So again, at the beginning of this week, I think that's sort of continuing. So this is really a time where we've got to just say, okay, I'm going to slow this down here. I've got to totally work on my mindfulness techniques, going into meditation, detaching from situations, shifting mindsets, because these challenges are going to be around Monday, Tuesday still. If they haven't cropped up already, they are cropping up as we speak. So we've got to really, just really sort of step out of becoming emotionally involved in the situation, and really kind of detach from it and kind of understand it the best we can without getting too involved in it, because it's going to be a crazy week. So I think as well, we can call on our angels and just say, look, we need some extra help this week, please, because we would need to remain calm. We need to be in we need to kind of have our own bubble. I've been feeling this myself as well, and I was just sort of talking with myself this morning. I talk to myself a lot. I was talking to myself this morning and thinking, at the moment, you know, maybe if I do need to sort of put myself in my own little bubble and just keep away from all the drama and all the craziness, because that might be affecting me really badly at the moment, then if I need to get in this little bubble for a little while, maybe that's a good thing for me at this time. So that may be useful for you as well. You know, if you can sort of retreat a bit somewhere, or just sort of hide away for a little bit, if that's what you feel called to do, then that might be useful for you at the moment. Because that's the sort of main thing I'm getting off this card, because that fits in greatly with the sort of energy I'm experiencing and experienced in the last sort of few days. So yes, take a sensible approach as well. I'm not going to say what happened to me yesterday, but it wasn't very sensible. Now, I've never I don't think I've ever really got this card in a reading, to be honest, using this deck. So Thursday is balance, and that's Archangel Zadkiel. Hope I've said that right. So yeah, balance, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise, wait for perfect timing. Again, another thing that has totally happened to me this week is that when these challenges are coming up and they're invoking especially an emotional response, and your first response is impulsive, it's not always the best response. So that impulsive response of like, if something's going bad, I need to get away from it, or I need to get away from this person, or I need to get away from this place and just leg it, is often, it's fight or flight, isn't it? And a lot of the time we're like, okay, I'm out of here. But this card's saying, okay, well, just take your time out of the situation. You might be being a bit headstrong, you might be being a bit impulsive. It's not the best time yet. You just need to sort of bring balance into the life and wait maybe for better timing to respond or take action. Or there's going to be an element of compromise in this, and this word keeps coming up a lot at the moment, actually, compromise. So letting go of our need to control everything, compromising with others, not being completely steadfast in our own beliefs and opinions, bringing a bit of balance back into it and saying, okay, I can't do anything about this situation, or I've done all I can do about this situation, so I'm going to detach from it at this point and just work on looking after myself. If you have to sort of come back and balance all the craziness out this week by just coming back into yourself and looking after yourself, then that's something that you should and can be doing to help you keep sane at this time, because we like to be fairly sane at this time. It would be nice. Okay, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday is 4 of water. And 4 of water means missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Right, so this card really speaks of, there's some great opportunity here, which may be in fact right in front of your face, and you can't quite see it. And in a way that's understandable, because seeing everything else that's going on this week is a little bit crazy this week. It's a little bit stressful, So we're kind of in that drama response unit kind of reaction. So when we're in that sort of place, we can't necessarily see other solutions, other options, or opportunities that might be like, hello, I'm here, and we're just sort of like the Little Mermaid here, just in our own world going, oh my god, what's happening? This is so crazy. And we can't see there's like a massive golden cup like right next to us. So that might be going on in the weekend. So again, that's another reason to sort of detach from any drama and just be aware of what's going on and what is being presented to us at the moment, because there might be something right there, just reevaluating our own situation and seeing what's going on there, because we could well be pretty sort of distracted and emotional this week. There's also an element from this card of the boredom it speaks of, so we could be feeling a bit discontented towards the weekend, and if you are feeling sort of apathetic at the moment, again, that's another sort of emotional response that's coming about with all this crazy energy at the moment. Sometimes when you do want to take a step back from all this crazy drama and focus on yourself, you can sort of become, sometimes it can go the other way, and you can become a bit sort of withdrawn and apathetic and discontented, and I do it a lot myself. So be aware of that if that's coming up to you. And if you're feeling like that, then maybe it's time to just sort of, really focus, however hard it is, just focus on all the good things, whether you keep a gratitude journal or whether you make a vision board, or just stay focused on the positives, and then you won't miss any more positive potential opportunities that might be around. So yeah, bit of a crazy week, but we will get through it, and just keep your head up, keep alert, keep positive, just keep focusing on the good things, however hard it is, and don't get too drawn into real difficult emotional responses to situations. Just try and detach a little bit and stay positive and stay happy. So I hope you have a good week, and I will see you on the other side for next week's angel card reading.